All right, shalom, shalom, Aki. Peace and blessings to the nation of Israel, man, which are the blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans scattered through the four corners of this earth, right? And it feel good to be back, man. I ain't talked to y'all in a while. This is the first video I'm doing in the new house, right? A lot of stuff has changed. A lot of stuff has went on. I done took a lot of losses, but I also gained a lot of wisdom, man, in this time I've been away from y'all. And, man, all praises to the Most High. You know, we living in the last days. It's crazy. It's crazy events happening daily, man. From wars and rumors of wars going on, to these nations battling and fighting each other, to the inner cities and these communities doing these riots, man, these assassination attempts. Man, it's getting crazy out here, man. But you know, we want to stay focused in this thing. We want to keep our eyes on the prize, and yeah, man, keep laboring. So what I wanted to get into today was the rewards of the Most High, right? Of the blessings of the Most High, and what that entails, and just some wisdom regarding the rewards of the Most High. Some fuel to keep brothers' fires burning, man. To keep sisters' fires burning. Because we all want the rewards of the Most High, man. Right? We all want to put in some labor and receive a blessing from the Most High in sincerity. Right? So let's hop into it. We're gonna start off with Deuteronomy chapter 11, verse 26 through 28. Right? Because what people don't understand, who's in the world, they don't understand that trying to keep the commandments to the best of your ability leads to blessings, and you not keeping the commandments leads to destruction. Right? Leads down a path that's not going to benefit you in the long run. So let's get this. Let's prove it. Deuteronomy 11 and 26. Behold, I set before you this day a blessing and a curse. A blessing if ye obey the commandments of the Lord your God, which I command you this day. And a curse if ye will not obey the commandments of the Lord your God, but turn aside out of the way which I command you this day to go after other gods which ye have not known. Right? So it's plain. He said, you're going to keep these commandments and get blessed, or you're not, and you're going to be cursed. Simple. So this is the wisdom we got to have in this thing. You're going to receive a benefit from trying to practice righteous acts, man. You're going to receive a benefit for keeping the Sabbath day holy. You're going to receive a benefit for not committing adultery. You're going to receive a benefit for working and providing for your family. These are commandments that the Most High loves, and he shows love to his people, and he rains blessings on his people when they do it in truth and sincerity. So we got to keep that in our minds, right? You're going to be blessed if you keep the commandments. You're going to be cursed if you don't. Simple. Moving on. Let me get now there's a flip side to it. You can also receive benefits from Satan. It's people out here, you know what I'm saying, carnal things from Satan. You could get you know what I'm saying, you rob somebody, you got 15,000, you don't get a new car. That's a benefit. Did it come from, did you get it righteously? No, you got it from the left hand side, but it was a benefit, right? Even non talking about crime, even on a level of, a woman gets that big music deal that she was always looking for. She's in the room with all the creepy big wigs and the top execs and the CEOs of the company, and they did all type of madness to get that position. Let's get it. This is the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 9, verse 10, and then it reads, "For such as in their life have received benefits and have not known me." So you can receive benefits on the left hand side and not know the Most High. You see your Christian pastor in his new Rolls Royce. You see your boss in his new damn Mustang, right? You see the guy who owns the 7-Eleven in your local neighborhood. The guy who runs the gas station. He's pulling up in a Benz. Did they get that because they were just so righteous and the Most High rained blessings upon them, or did they have to go get something from the left hand side? Right. I'm gonna read again, 2 Esdras 9-10. For such as in their life have received benefits and have not known me. So don't ever let somebody tell you just because they have a lot of material gain that the Most High is dealing with them, that the Most High loves them and keeping them, protecting them. No, you know what I'm saying? You could have got that. They could have bought that new car just for them to speed in it, go 100 miles per hour in it, and crash into another car and kill two people. Now the Most High done took 2 people off the earth that he planned to kill. I mean, it sounds bad, but it says the Most High is creator of good and evil. You can receive a benefit and have not know the Most High. That's the point. Right, moving on. Let's get Job 20:5. We're gonna get a couple of beginning precepts before we get into the meat and potatoes of the lesson. Job 20:5. That the triumphing of the wicked is short, and the joy of the hypocrite but for a moment. So don't ever get discouraged, brother. Don't ever get discouraged, sister. The triumphing of the wicked is short. You see them rejoicing over selling 2 pounds of dope. You know what I'm saying? You see them rejoicing over all the money they made at the strip club last night. You see them rejoicing over, what the hell do Jake rejoice over? Them hitting their parlay and getting some money from the sports betting. But it says the joy of the hypocrite, or the triumphing of the wicked is short, and the joy of the hypocrite but for a moment. Because these things that they're getting is not going to last, man. When you get something unrighteous, when you get something unrighteously, it's gonna be evil coming behind that, man. It's gonna be problems coming behind that, and it says it's short. When you get a blessing from the Most High, it's gonna be everlasting, right? Wisdom, the wisdom Most High gives, that's everlasting joy. That's everlasting wisdom that you have to move in this world and to help and benefit your people. Your children is an everlasting blessing. Right, that's something greater and bigger than you selling 2 pounds of dope, and now you got some money to go trick off on some 304s, man, and catch something. Right, but I'm gonna read again, Job 20:5. The triumphing of the wicked is short, and the joy of a hypocrite but for a moment. So if you've seen your enemies prosper in wickedness, if you've seen these people prosper in wickedness, don't be covetous, don't be sad, don't be nothing. It's only for a moment. They probably dealing with 1,000 other things, Don't be jealous of the wicked. Moving on. To further prove my point that you can receive benefits from the Most High, I'm gonna get this is the book of Matthew, chapter 4, verse 9. And in this account, Satan had grabbed Yahushua and basically showed him all the kingdoms of the world, showed him all the riches of the world, and this is what he told him. Matthew 4:9, and saith unto him, talking about Jesus, and saith unto him, all these things will I give thee if thou wilt fall down and worship me. So Satan told Jesus that he would, it sounds like folly, but Satan told Jesus that he would give him everything in the world, all the riches of the world, and all he had to do was fall down and worship him. And that's the deal, man. That's the deal that a lot of people get presented. Satan can approach you in a way and lose your morals, be a homosexual, sell drugs, promote wickedness, promote sin, and I'll give you all these riches, and a lot of people fall into that. A lot of people fall into getting the quick, fast, lustful, pleasurable things of Satan, man. A lot of people fall into that. The point is he tempted Yahushua with it. How much more so the common man, right? I want brothers and sisters in the audience to understand that Satan will tempt you with material gain in order take you away from the Most High. And we got to be aware of these things and not be so attached to material things, right? All right, let's get into it. Now let's jump to the book of Galatians chapter 6 and verse 9. And it says, and let us not grow weary of doing good, for in due season we shall reap if we do not give up. And that's the point. That's the beauty of you getting a blessing in righteousness. The scriptures tell you it's a light thing to make a poor man rich, right? Roughly paraphrasing. It's a light thing for the Lord to make a poor man rich, right? But the point being is, with you actually going through it the righteous way, you don't learn lessons, you don't gain mental strength, you don't gain physical strength, you don't show people you don't show people the act of your perseverance and inspiring other brothers and sisters to keep chasing their goals, right? I'm reading again, Galatians 6 and 9. And let us not grow weary of doing good, for in due season we shall reap if we do not give up. So it's a season coming that you're going to reap the righteousness you've been sowing. And don't give up. Don't give up. It could be around the corner. It could be tomorrow. It could be 2 months from now. It could be a year from now. Don't give up. All that you reaping, the Most High is going to reciprocate that back to you double. The book of Ecclesiastes 3 and 1. To everything there is a season and a time, to every purpose under the sun. So everything has a season and a time and a purpose of it under the sun. It's going to be a season for you to reap. It's going to be a season for you to sow. And until the Most High blesses you with your reward, you can't give up. You gotta keep pushing. Ecclesiastes 3 and 6. A time to get and a time to lose, a time to keep and a time to cast away. So, it's a time for everything, brother. It's a time for everything, sister. Don't faint, don't give up. Just wait on your time. Just like when you if you baking when you baking a cake, when you baking muffins, they both got a specific time they're supposed to be in there before they done the right way. So they can come out perfectly. You want to put things on a time and the right time. You can't put the cake in the oven and take it out 5 minutes later. It's not gonna be done. It's gonna be good for nothing. It's gonna be useless. You done did all that work down, getting the cake mix, getting the butter, getting the eggs, getting the milk, whipping it up, putting the sugar and whatever else you want in it, just to put it in the oven and take it out too early, and now all your hard work is for nothing. I hope what I'm saying. I hope brothers getting the analogy I'm putting down, man. You gotta sometimes you might have to stay in that fire a little longer, bro, before you come out the right way, the perfect way the Most High wants you to be. Easier said than done, but this is what's written, right? Moving on, the book of Matthew, chapter 6 and verse 3, and this wisdom is coming with giving alms, giving charity, because when you do that, that's another way you can receive a reward from the Most High. The book of Matthew, chapter 6, verse 3, but when you give to the needy, let not your left hand know what your right hand is doing, so that your giving may be in secret, and your Father who sees in secret may reward you. So what the Most High is saying is, once you do your charity, you want to do it so secretly and discreetly to that person that your left hand don't even know what your right hand is doing. When you give charity to somebody, do it in sincerity and do it in meekness. It's like it. When you give charity to someone, do it in meekness, do it in sincerity, and be as discreet about it as possible. Don't tell your woman. Don't tell the brothers in your camp. Don't tell your mama. Man, don't even tell your dog, bro. Don't even, you know how sometimes people be having late night talks with their dog, talking about life. Don't even tell your dog that you just gave somebody charity, man. Just do it and thank the Most High, man. And say all praise to Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Simple. I'm reading again. Matthew 6 and 3 through 4. But when you give to the needy, let not your left hand know what your right hand is doing, so that your giving may be in secret, and your Father who sees in secret may reward you. Because the Father saw the charity in secret, and He gonna reward you, and He gonna reward you in likewise manner. The book of Psalms, chapter 84, verse 11. For the Lord God is a sun and shield. The Lord will give grace and glory. No good thing will He withhold from them that walk uprightly. Pressure, fire precept. It says no good thing will He withhold from them that walk uprightly. That should be the fuel to the fire to keep the commandments, to try to keep your hands clean, brother and sister. Would you rather go risk your life selling 2 pounds of dope, getting in the shootouts over the dope? Damn, it's people ODing off the dope. So now you got some more murders on your hands. You got to worry about people stealing your money and jail time and being away from your woman, and somebody freaking off with your woman because you in jail, because you want to do it Satan's way, and sin to get some money, or sin to get a reward, or sin to get the pleasures of your heart, rather than walking uprightly and trying to keep and trying and perfecting keeping the Most High's commandments every day to the best of your ability. You rather, I'm telling you, what I'm trying to say is it's much more harder to try to, let me say this, it's going to be much more hell to catch trying to do it your way rather than keeping the commandments and walking uprightly to the best of your ability. It says He's going to withhold no good thing from you. Health, a family, a roof over your head, a vehicle to get to and from, some type of job or business to feed your family and your people. It says no good thing He will withhold from them that walk uprightly. But you got to wait in due season to reap that thing, man, in righteousness. Moving on. The book of Matthew, chapter 6 and 33. And this is the first step to getting that blessing you want. The book of Matthew, chapter 6 and verse 33. But seek ye first the kingdom of God and His righteousness, and all these things shall be added unto you. Keep the commandments simple. So the first thing you need to do when you need help from the Most High, when you need a blessing from the Most High, when you crying out to the Most High, don't come to Him unless you're doing this step first. It says, but Matthew 6 and 33, but seek ye first the kingdom of God and His righteousness, and all these things shall be added unto you. Moving on, the book of Revelation, chapter 2 and 26. And this is what a saint is hoping for. This is what a man of God is hoping for. This is for what a woman of God and a child of God is hoping for. A child of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. This is what we're hoping for. This is Revelation 2 and 26. And he that overcometh and keeps my works until the end, to him will I give power over the nations. And he shall rule them with a rod of iron, as the vessels of a potter. They shall be broken into shivers, even as I have received of my Father. Pressure, fire. If you overcome, you have power over the nations. You're going to be power over the nations. Brothers got to comprehend that. If you keep His works to the end and walk uprightly, He's going to give you power over the nations. Brother, you might rule the whole territory of North and South Korea. Another brother, he keeps his works to the end. He might rule the whole Amazon and more. Another brother might be in charge of all of damn Saudi Arabia, man, getting them in order, pushing the laws, establishing commandments out to them. That is a blessing. That's a high rank, a high level damn entity, man. You ruling over a whole nation. And all you had to do was try your hardest to keep these commandments to the best of your ability every day. Sounds like a deal to me. Sounds good to me. Right, moving on. The book of Zechariah, chapter 12, verse 8. And this is where keeping commandments is going to come in around full effect. The book of Zechariah, chapter 12, verse 8. In that day, the Lord will defend the inhabitants of Jerusalem. The one that is feeble among them shall be like David, and the house of David shall be like God. So during Judgment Day, during the day that's coming as a thief in the night, when bombs is dropping and famine is here, and pestilence is here, and earthquakes, and what's his what the fuck is his name? And Leviathan is out running around and eating and blowing shit up, and planes is falling out the sky. Hey man, it says the Lord is gonna be a defense to the inhabitants of Jerusalem. It says the feeble among us is gonna be like King David, and the house of David shall be like God, man. You can't even fathom how much power that it is, bro. You can't even fathom. It says the house of David shall be like God. It's gonna be a group, a multitude, a host of men, a host of holy, righteous Israelites that the Most High deemed to be worthy. That's gonna be like him. That's gonna have the same powers as him to inflict damage on the nations, man. That is a reward of the Most High. That is love from the Most High, right? This is in the scriptures. I didn't make this up. It said the feeble among them should be like David, and the house of David shall be his God, man. So these are the rewards of serving the Most High in truth and sincerity. Moving on. You know, and I lost my train of thought with that, but hey man, it's beauty in serving the Lord, man. It's beauty in it. It's a humbling experience, it's a calming experience. And it's nothing's gonna come from it but good, man. But good. Even if it doesn't seem like it at the moment, something great is gonna come out of you keeping these commandments to the best of your ability. Right? And this is moving on. This is the book of 2 Chronicles chapter 20 and 15. Because brothers gotta realize, man. Brothers gotta realize that we are just the messengers. We're just vessels, man. We are in these, look, man, we in skin and bones and flesh. I punched the wall right now in my heart. I might break my hand. I kick my bed too hard. I might roll my damn ankle and break my foot. Now I can't work, provide for my family. You know, we in these weak, feeble bodies. What I'm trying to get y'all to understand is we just men. We can't do too much. Don't rely so much on your own personal power, your own might, your own strength, your own money, your own intelligence, man. We getting everything we got from the source, which is the Most High. Call Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. So that's what we need to be looking at. So this is wisdom. I want all the brothers and sisters to hearken to. This is the book of 2 Chronicles chapter 20 and 15. And he said, hearken ye, all Judah, and all ye inhabitants of Jerusalem, and thou King Jehoshaphat. Thus saith the Lord unto you, be not afraid or dismayed by reason of this great multitude, for the battle is not yours, but God's. He said, don't care how the size of the man, the size of the army, how big the girl is, how quick that brother is, or how quick that demon is. It says for the battle is not yours, but God's. When you going into that job interview, man, when you worrying about bills, when you worried about somebody trying to destroy you, it said for the battle is not yours, but God's. All you got to do is walk uprightly and he going to defend you. Simple. The battle is not yours. You have no defense. You have no strength. You have no fighting skills. You have nothing. All you is a damn dust and ashes vessel that the Most High had grace on. Right? The battle is not yours, but Yahweh's. Yeah. Hold on, baby. I'm almost done. Go sit down. Go sit down and go close the door. And go sit down. I'll be out there in a little bit. All right. Love you. All right. Go sit down, baby. Right? Moving on. The book of Zechariah, chapter 4 and 6. To levy back off what we were just getting into. Then he answered and spake unto me, saying, this is the word of the Lord unto Zerubbabel, saying, not by might, nor by power, but by my spirit, saith the Lord of hosts. Mila, go sit down. I'm reading again. The book of Zechariah 4 and 6. Then he answered and spake unto me, saying, this is the word of the Lord unto Zerubbabel, saying, not by might, nor by power, but by my spirit, said the Lord of hosts. So that's how you going to conquer demons in these last days. That's how you going to win. That's how you going to win fights. physically and spiritually. That's how you going to be able to support your family. That's how you can be able to teach your people. It's going to be by keeping the commandments and receiving the spirit of the Most High. It says not by might nor by power. You're nothing. I'm nothing. You're nothing. Your favorite camp preacher or your favorite camp brother is nothing. Your so-called priest, your elder, we're all nothing. We all have the grace given to us by the Most High, by Yahweh Shem Yahushua. It says not by power nor by might, but by the spirit of the Lord of hosts. Right? Before I get, let me prove that. I got it wrote down somewhere. It's a lot here. Is Ecclesiastes. I thought I had it wrote down, but I think it's Ecclesiastes 9:1. But Ecclesiastes 9:1, I believe, I'm roughly paraphrasing. It tells you that the battle isn't given to the strong, nor the race to the swift, nor to knowledge, nor knowledge to the man of understanding, right? But Yahweh deems who's going to win that battle, right? Everything starts and ends with the Most High giving a yes or no, right? All right, last precept to wrap it up. This is the book of 2 Maccabees, chapter 15, verse 7 through 8. But Maccabeus had ever sure confidence that the Lord would help him. I'm reading it again. But 2 Maccabees 15-7. But Maccabeus had ever sure confidence that the Lord will help him. You have to have that confidence that the Lord will defend. You can't be, I don't know if the Most High is going to get me through this one, man. I don't know if the Most High is strong enough to do this. I don't know if he's listening to my prayers for him to do this. No, it says, I'm going to read again. But Maccabeus had ever sure confidence that the Lord help him. How did he have that confidence? He had that confidence because he was keeping the commandments to the best of his ability. He was trying to save his people. He was being zealous for the Lord. He had that confidence because the Most High blessed him with his spirit. How did he get the spirit? Because he was walking uprightly to the best of his ability. And that's what you want to have, man. If you got that confidence, when you like when you get on that basketball court, man, when your confidence is 100%, man, you gonna hit every shot. You gonna make the right pass. You gonna control the pace of the game. You actually gonna enjoy it and have fun with it, right? When you at battle, when you fight somebody, you know what I'm saying. You gonna have that confidence and not be fearful when going into battle. How you think King David beat Goliath when he was just a child? He had the confidence of the Most High because the Most High blessed him with the Spirit, man. Right, I'm gonna finish it though. The book of 2 Maccabees, chapter 15, verse 7 through 8. But Maccabeus had ever sure confidence that the Lord would help him. Wherefore he exhorted his people not to fear the coming against them, but to remember the help which is of the former times. I butchered that. Let me I got it written down more clear in this one. This is the book of 2 Maccabees, chapter 15, verse 7 through 8. But Maccabeus had ever sure confidence that the Lord will help him. Wherefore he exhorted his people not to fear the coming of the heathen against them, but to remember the help which in the former times they received from heaven, and now to expect the victory and aid which should come unto them from the Almighty. Pressure, fire precept. Says, and now to expect the victory and the aid which will come from the Almighty. You're supposed to expect the victory. You're supposed to go into battle expecting to win, knowing and having confidence that the Most High is going to defend you. You know, and that's in any and everything in life, man. You wanna expect the victory already, like Maccabeus did, man, and you're gonna be expecting that victory through having the confidence in the Most High, through keeping the commandments. It's simple. Hi. All right, you gonna say hi to him? Right, we gotta keep we gotta keep the commandments, right, to the best of our ability, right? Hey. Yeah, see, she knows what's going on. But with that, I'm gonna give a shalom. Stay safe, stay prayed up, and expect the victory, man. Keep confidence and expect the victory, man. Shalom.